Bruce, Bod, what up, buddy? We're doing cheese and pork enchiladas today. And I gotta clean up this kitchen. Hope you had a good 3-day weekend. And you can hear the laundry going too. Big day, my man. Routine maintenance. Yeah, this weighs like, it's almost 2 pounds. Almost 2 pounds. It's gonna be delicious. I figured everybody's out gig hustling today and there are no orders. So I'm not even gonna bother thinking about doing it. I might do meat puppets tomorrow. Thinking about doing meat puppets again. Well, let me fix up the chat, dude. Welcome in, y'all. I told you no shave till 1,000 subs. That's why it looks so bad. You get what you asked for. All messages. Raul. There you go, buddy. Soccer edits. Hey, name a soccer ball for an edit. Let's see what we got. That's good. That's good. All right, I'm going to start the poll up just so we can get a little idea about today's demographic. And welcome in. There it is. It's not my first time here, so, and I can't even participate in the poll. All right, we gotta wash dishes. We gotta set a timer for that. I got clothes in the washer. I got clothes in the dryer. Get the Roomba going. Oh! All right, that's it. That's how we clean the house, y'all. Ooh. Bruce, you out hustling today? You got a day off? All right. I hope you do absolutely nothing. What up, Aries? Welcome in. The Butters is taking a nap, so. But I loved your little shark video. It's pretty cool. I thought that was interesting life jacket for the dog. So I might look into one. I'm yet to take the Butters and let her loose in the ocean. She wasn't real fond of the lake lapping up at her, so. But I got a feeling if I get in the water, she'll get in the water too. And you had ducks this morning. I saw you had ducks too. Oh, thank you, Mom. She made these for me right in front of my face. Oh, you want to hear it squeak? That chicken doesn't squeak. Okay. There you go. Whoa! Yeah, is that bad? That better? You feel better? All right, I can't eat too much of that. I got pork and cheese enchiladas in there. Well, Jacob, make sure to double tap them for me. Come on, buddy. I squeezed the chicken for you. What else you want? This one's waiting. He's hanging up here, waiting for me to cook him up. Oh, and you blue people, I have an alt account. You'll see it floating around. I'm going to probably quit doing lives on this channel and switch over and do that. So I guess my sub goal is 50 over there. That's all I need. And it is, don't tell anyone, it's Goose Taco. No, it's not. It's not Goose Taco. It is the Blind Carpenter. I'm the Blind Carpenter. So if you see him floating around, give him a sub. I'm sitting at like 5. I know, right? It's a dead giveaway. I have a very unique typing style, and the stuff that I say as well should give it away. So, thanks, Aries. I only have one video, but I want you guys to watch the whole thing. The whole thing. Blind Carpenter. In fact, I'm going to drop that link in here for that. He's got one video, and it's a very important video, so you got to check it out. Let me find that other phone. But hers, she sees me snacking. She wants those. I want to have it. It's got chocolate. You can't have it. I could. Yeah, Butters. Yep. Yep. I don't know where she went. Back to the couch. She's lazy like that. All right, if that washing machine wasn't so loud, I would just play the video. But it's the Batman video. It's the Batman video. And that guy's, the Blind Carpenter, he's banned in a bunch of places. So ask just Roy. Roy has got me banned over there. A couple other people too. I'm sure they just didn't know it was me. Oh wait, no wait. Fran banned me. Fran banned me out of Roy's live as the other account. So. All right, I'm going to drop the link. I don't even care. Speaking of self-promotion, please drop your link down here. If you have a channel, tell us what it's about, and dump in the link, and us blue people will check you out and welcome in. I was using this account for doing dual live streams because I have the 2 different devices, and but since it doesn't have 50, I would have to host it and then invite my account with 5 followers. But it worked pretty good. I was doing those construction lives with it where it was first person here, and then I had a far away camera angle. Here, I'll dump it. All right, what are we doing? I got to clean this kitchen while these are done. I still didn't set a timer for those. 300, I'll give it 25 minutes or something. We're just reheating them. Stop it. Hey, it says I'm live right now. Look, I am. It says I'm live right now. It's amazing. Amazing technology. All right, let me see if I can dump this down and make it shorter. Yeah, this is I'm getting too close to 1,000 subs. You guys are taking this too seriously. I was just farting around with this channel. So I probably will just do I'll do the monetization garbage and clean up my lives off of this channel, and then just start going live from there. So, Devo, what up, buddy? You playing right now? I know Devo for a long time. You're up early. What are you talking about? Dude, we cut out early playing last night. All right, what am I doing? Dishes and a timer. slacking. You guys got me distracted. No, you're a booty. Devo. Sorry, Devo likes to do that. Devo does the best impersonation of Forrest Gump I ever heard in my life. Jenny. What are you doing, Jenny? That's hilarious, dude. You get him going. He's got 10-minute routine on that. Devo, sub to this guy up here, the one I just dropped. I'm going to pin it, actually. Let me see if I can pin it from here. Nope, can't pin it from there. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'll get to the 50, and I'll probably start doing my live bike rides on there. And I did finally go through and break down a bunch of my videos, dumped them into arts and crafts, travel, vlog, electric bike, I don't know, Fortnite, all of that stuff. So he has to sub back. Oh, yes, Devo. If you guys aren't subbed to Devo, please, we need to get him to 50, and he and I will go live together and do meat puppets. We'll do dueling meat puppets. So, but look at this. Look, I told you. It's all white. All white. Yeah, let me make sure. I'll switch over to that, and I'll catch you on that account, Devo. Because I know you're trying to get to your 50. You're real close, though. You're over 30. All right, and shout out to Melissa for this T-shirt. This is a one-of-a-kind T-shirt, about 40 years old. A friend of hers did the stamp printing, made a stamped a few of these. So yeah, I have to search for your new name too, Devo. So Devo's gaming name includes, what up? Welcome in, Canadian. That's Kelly, right? That's Kelly. Anyway, welcome in. I think you're Kelly or Corey. Devo _. But Devo would come in, mod for me, and his name had booty in it. And I just kept saying into the thing, like, booty, booty, booty in it. I don't know. We got some weird people. Yeah, see Kelly. Exactly. You just dropped it off your name. So I guess that's the and more. And yeah, if you guys aren't subbed to Canadian Gig Life and More, he's a very patient cat up there slinging groceries in Canada. Oh, I'm going to turn on all notifications. I was already subbed. I'm not going to show your picture, but up close, Devo. But I'll show your page. He's a mod in here, so there he is. Where's the camera? There he is. Devo _6996. Check him out. Sub to Canadian, nice. 31, yeah, we got him to 31. I guess I'm already 2 of your subs. Devo. Aries, I'm not going to read your comment. All right, I'll read it. Let's see what you said. What did Batman's mom say when it was time to eat dinner, Batman? Oh, I get it right. I gotta get it. Sorry, I was understanding the joke. Let me do it now. What did his mom say? Batman. There you go. You gotta really emphasize the dinners. I sang it. There you go. Batman. Link Ray did a great version of Rumble, which is some of the original Batman series, the ones from the 60s, with Adam West. So that was my first Batman. I know you guys are all used to George Clooney. Who else? Why can I not think of his name? I can see his face. I'm your Huckleberry. Val Kilmer. He was a pretty good Batman. He's laughing. Devo, what did I do, man? I was like, dinner. Oh, still didn't set a timer. Dinner. That's what it says. Set alarm 23 minutes. Whatever. I'm making it up anyway. Oh, I forgot to say thank you. Always say thank you to the AI. Oh, look at you hit 200, dude. Let me catch you with my alt account too, buddy. A lot of you guys have already double subbed, so that way I can find you. And being subbed, you come up in my short speed regardless of which account I'm using, so I know who's live and who's not live. Show viewers how to make AI. All right, we'll make an AI picture. We'll make one just a second. Let me get Kelly 201. There you go. If you guys aren't subbed to Canadian Gig Life and More, check them out. It's 201. Using Bixby. I don't even know what Bixby is, dude. Which one is that? No, I was doing the Gemini. Let's see. I don't know. You want me to, type in the description. You're going back to work. Awesome. Gonna run in the background. Yeah, I'm using Gemini. It's free. Yoink! But I only put it on my non-personal phone because it's a little intrusive as far as what it requires. It wants to see everything on your phone. I'm not real comfortable with that. Just like when WhatsApp got bought out by Facebook. I'm like, they just bought everybody's. They know who your friends are. They know who your business contacts are. So it's nuts. It's nuts. Anyway, yeah, cookies. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. All right, that said, we are going to do some dishes today, guys. So, friends like Dashers and more, Colleen, welcome in. I know you like to watch me do dishes. So, what happened with the chicken here, buddy? You all right? Chicken behind the spoon. There he is. We got pork and cheese enchiladas going right now. And we are about to wash up the dishes. What's shaking? I ain't making bacon right now, but I wish it was. Scoot! Welcome in, Scoot. All you blue people. I know most of y'all are like, oh, got to get rid of the mods. I don't care. It just keeps the trolls out. Yeah, I'd been seeing Scoot in a bunch of places. I see Dash and Maverick. I was up at like 3 in the morning the other night in some random person's live stream from another country or something. There's Maverick just chatting it up. So I think I get around. All right, and if you are new here, normally I don't have this scruffy garbage, but I'm holding out until 1,000 subs and then I'll shave it off. But by then I'm going to probably look like old man time. Yeah, Scoot's over at Lady MacGyver. So, and she's pretty awesome. If you see her in the live stream, give her a thumbs up. She's the lady with the red hair. She's always working on cars. So, but she does good work, and she's nice. She's nice. She's in Florida somewhere. Florida. Honey, come to Florida. All right, step one. I still have to defrost that freezer today, too. Yuck. And that will be this thing, and I will get this full of hot water. I'll put a towel underneath it. This little mini fridge. I'll stick it in there, and then all the stuff will melt. I'll just leave it open. I won't even turn it off. I'll leave it open, and then the towel will soak up everything, and then I'll dump this out. So that's the plan. That is the plan. But I gotta clean it out because I can't even get all my ice trays in there. So I decided I'd wash those. All right, I'm really just waiting on lunch. Butters is waiting on lunch back there too. All right, tell her I said her hair looks nice today, Scoot. You subbed a friend of Dasher. Yeah, guys. And really, drop your channel links. I can't get in the chat without doing the other phone, but please, just to make it easy, you'll tell her. I say that all the time, Scoop. Usually I use that if I'm talking to somebody and there's someone else and they're like, what are you guys saying? I just say, we were just saying how nice your hair looked today, as in none of your damn business. So, but anyway, women love that. So, Colleen, yeah, we got Colleen there. It didn't take long to get her to 50. She likes me. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, we are. We're only 2 states away. We're only 2 states away. I got a car that needs some work, so maybe I'll make a road trip. That would be weird. That'd be weird. I would never do that. Sub to Devo. Let's get Devo there, Scoot, please, if you haven't. Tell her I said hey, and yes. Sub to Devo. Devo. And if somebody wants to drop their link, please do so. How's the roof going? It is all papered in. I've got to get a delivery. I'm waiting on a delivery for a ton of shingles. So, and then it'll be just a couple hours in the mornings. I can't be up there all day. But it is completely 100% shaded until about 10 o'clock. And then after about 2 o'clock, it's partially shaded. So we'll be doing some of that. And yeah, that's the new office. I don't know if I'm going to put the gaming stuff up there or not. You're still trying to figure out how to do that? Okay, Colleen. So when you want to drop somebody's link or your own, hello from Halifax, Matt. You click on the person's channel, right? You just click on them as a mod. Go to channel, and then in the top right hand corner there will be a thing for like share. Click on it and then copy the link, and then when you come back to the chat, just hold your finger in the chat button or in the chat bubble square thing and then paste it in there. The old copy paste. Matt in Halifax. Man, I bet it's way cooler up there. She said, cool, thanks. I haven't seen her hair today, Scoot. That's why it's funny. So, oh, man. Anyway, like I said, it's placeholder for what y'all talk about. None of your business. None of your business. So, anyway, it's funny. All right, how's that poll there, Colleen? And then what I do, Colleen, because you use the share button, it has all those numbers after the end of it. Usually I will paste it down there, and then I will back up and remove all those numbers so that it will be like just a cleaner link, and it will still go to the same thing. So you could just take off the numbers. I don't know if you knew that one, Bruce, but I definitely do that a lot. So that way the last thing that you see is, because if somebody tries to search later or whatever, and they try to look at the numbers, they may not find it. But that's just because you used the sub or the share button. It gives it that added number designation that tells you from where it was shared and when and by who. So there you go. Makes it exclusive. Yeah, there you go, Bruce. There you go. Yeah, they know. They know that you've been sharing her thing. So makes it exclusive. Sorry, I will all stop with the nerd talk. Nerds! Let's talk about Star Wars. Nerds! Anyway, what else do you want to know? I remember, speaking of, have I been missing Indie Gig Life or what? I'm not staying up late enough, or what's going on? So, with him, I guess I can check and see. it's a microphone. Hey, how's it going today? Welcome in, everyone. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you see a moderator in here in blue, give them some love. They have their own channels. We're all friends. You could be our friend too. Just hang out and be nice. Oh, the cork is not, that's not a microphone, dude. It's not a microphone. Here, what is it here? I'm going to show you. Look. Right? So when we got Wednesday's hand towel. Wednesday's hand towel. Oh no! Is that a better angle? There we go. Since it's right here by my face, I put a cork on it so I wouldn't stab myself in the face with it if I'm bending over. There you go. It's a safety feature, buddy, because I can't be trusted. I have to put a cork on my fork too so I don't take my other eye out. There you go. Does that answer the question, Booty? I'm sure it did. But yeah, I when I put it here, because it's in the perfect spot, but when I put it here, I just kept seeing myself like bending over, hitting it. So, but it does push out of the way if I'm doing a bunch of stuff here at the same time. Normal white guy. You're sounding like you're Abby. Is your name Abby? Abby Normal? Welcome in. You'll put your eye out. Yeah. And this is it. This thing's empty. I just put water in it. I'll get one more load out of what's in there. All right, what am I doing? Dishes? That's what everybody's here for, is the dishwashing. Look at that. We made him laugh. You're welcome, buddy. You double tap your screen. There you go. Trolls' lives matter. You know what I'm saying? And let's see. Did you hit the poll? Is it your first time here, Normal? Because I don't recognize you. I don't recognize you. So far, the poll says no. All right, I get it. I got all my norms, all my normal people. I mean, regular people. Just that one normal guy. I don't know where the room is. It's supposed to be doing its job. I'm going to have to check on it in a minute. Likes to slack out. It hides. I think it's been hiding underneath the couch and smoking cigarettes. That stupid Roomba. The water spout looks crusty. Here you go, buddy. Sorry. Clean it up for you. How about that, Mr. Booty? Is that better? You got to keep your optics clean. Maybe it's your screen. Maybe it's your screen, Booty. I don't know. You want to clean this thing too? The sprayer? You're probably right. I don't ever really clean this thing. There you go. It's kind of like washing your car. It looks really good when it's wet, you know. All right, I gotta go look for dishes, and I think the washing machine's about to land, so I'm gonna have to go check on it in a minute too. It's taking off back there. What did I put in there? Oh, I know what I put in there. So I was out futzing around on the bike, and there was a storage unit place that was throwing away a bunch of stuff. Why in the group chat was I loading at 5 a.m.? Oh, I think that was Jedi that was loading at 5 a.m. It's on that phone. I can't look right now, Moody. And Stinker put something in there too about Harvard giving free civics lessons online. So if you guys are interested in it, free Harvard course. How could you say no? I was not up at 5 a.m. Booty, so that was not me. It was not me. Sometimes I won't get text messages till later, and I'm sure it happens to you as well, where it's like I think it's instantaneous. But I've sent messages to both you and Jedi, and sat there and waited for them to go ding. So I know it's not immediate. I got this big old spider he moved in over here. I don't really want to kill it. Probably just haul him outside. Like, you don't have to go home, buddy, but you can't stay here. All right, pork and cheese enchiladas, 2 pounds. I got 2 pounds of that going. I need to give it a look. Because I don't want to overcook it. I don't want a dry tortilla. I was watching Gig Life and More yesterday. She was doing like mini meatloafs, these little tiny meatloafs, and was talking about her secret recipe that she uses based on the top of it. So I won't give it away. You should check out her video though. They were super cute. And then she also made mashed potatoes. And I told her like the thing to do with them is my mom would take the leftover mashed potatoes and make little patties about yay big, and then just fry them in the morning. A little potato patty. So I'll do some of those next time I make a potatoes. All right, that wash machine's done. Anyway, the loud thing in the washer is I was out riding the bike and I picked up some random stuff from a storage unit that people had just put all the stuff out. I guess they didn't pay, and the people threw everything out. And there were knee and elbow pads for like skateboarding and gloves with the wrist guards on them. So I might start riding with those, but I wanted to clean them up. And they were in pretty good shape. It looked like they didn't fall on them a lot. So we'll see how they come out. But I'm not going to put them in the dryer. They get those plastic caps on the knees. And what else? Oh, I got to clean that thing. Let me grab this. All right, so I grabbed this thing. What? I guess I'll advertise for this closed down company, Craftsman. Buy it from somewhere besides Sears now. But anyway, this is actually a sweet bucket. The handle comes off if you want. The lid's strong enough you can stand on it. It has clasps to hold the top on, and it's waterproof. So I couldn't say no. It was free on the side of the road. So it's about the right size to put all my electrical tools in, like the tool belt and everything, all the testers and all that. And but just the fact that I can keep everything dry means I can just throw it in the back of the truck and not worry about it, which is nice. It's very nice. but it came with some leaves. Put that anywhere. All right, what happened? I'm not good at talking to myself. I always tease that I like to talk to myself. Sometimes I need a professional opinion. Oh, look, you guys are chatting the whole time. Stupid chat's locked up. You want to see the spider? I don't know. I just hit him with his bucket. He's upset now. You could just throw old stuff on it. Yeah, I'll handle it for you, Bruce. You say that, but even when I go to the Quickie Mart, if I'm walking in and somebody's throwing something out of their car, I'll pick it up and put it in the trash can. Just because somebody else wants to live in a trashy world doesn't mean I should let them trash up mine. All right, the timer says we should have burritos. No, enchiladas. Cheese and pork enchiladas. We're just going to give them a look, see how they do. What are you doing in here, bud? You're out. All right, I got to wash the lid. I'll just sit over here and dry. Here, let me see. Let's see if I can get him for you. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Where is he? There he is. Random spider. He's got a bug in his whip, so I was like, nah. Bruce, don't be throwing your stuff on the ground. Threw it on the ground. You can't buy me hot dog, man. You got a smallmouth water bottle. This is what you need right there. That gets it done. What happened to the chicken, dude? All right, we'll let these dry. I actually need to clean out this other side. Let's do that. I'm like, let's do anything except wash the silverware. Oh, I hate doing that. And I've got some onions growing. Oh, I can't see. I'm starting some onions in some water. I can't show it. I'm going to dump them out. I'm not doing it. All right, those look like. You have a brush like that in your shower? What are you doing with it, Bruce? Sounds weird, man. Weird. These are the air. Yeah. Booty, I don't know if we talked about this. Yeah, you were saying that. So my microwave is actually, it's not built in, right? But it has a cubby that I made for it up top. And it weighs, I've had that microwave a long time. It's so big, right? But if you really want me to do that, I can get you can get just a plug-in meter that goes to the wall, and then you just plug the microwave into it, and it'll show how much power that it's drawing. So, I mean, I could do that. It's easy enough. It's either that, or I have to, like we said, I can do the math from the meter outside spinning as well. If I just isolate everything except for the microwave circuit, I can tell you exactly how much power it's pulling. So, all right, hang on. Let me clean up this side tray, and then I'll move these over here. Butters. I'm coming in. What are you doing? Get some treats. Get some treats. Yeah, Evo says yeah. And yeah, that microwave, so heavy, when I was putting it in, I had to pick it up by the front, stuff it into this hole, and I put my thumb on the little LED display, so you can't even see the numbers anymore. I just hit clear, stop clear, and then type in the numbers I want or hit the button that I want, but it has no display anymore. But it still works. It works. And when I worked at the teleparts place where you call and get parts for that, they were like, the spiel that came with a microwave was, number one thing is try and discourage the person from working on their own microwave, because we would be talking, sometimes I would talk to techs, but sometimes I would talk to some housewife who's trying to fix her lawnmower by herself or whatever it is. And so if you were a non-tech and you were calling in for microwave parts, I was supposed to read this spiel about, you're gonna blow yourself up, basically, but I was still allowed to sell them the parts. But we had to put the disclaimer in there that they were not certified technicians. But it makes sense for liability. Ma Dukes, welcome in, Ma Dukes. We are having cheese and pork enchiladas today. We got your favorite going in the back. I know you hear my laundry. Ma is the queen of folding laundry. All right, let's see. This side's cleaned up. I'm just going to temporarily swap this over here. Spider's pissed now. You're making ramen, nice. That is what I did yesterday, was ramen, and then I had some leftover spaghetti sauce from Mom that I had thawed out, and I put that in my ramen. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. You need to go out? Hey, who we haying at? Oh, you're haying at Devo. Ma, I know you've already subbed to Devo, so thank you. And if you guys are new here, check out Devo's channel. We got to get him to 50 subs so that he can go live. I would do it for you. In fact, I did it for a lot of you. So stop the waterfall. Sorry, Booty. I heard it when I came back in that it sounded really loud. Oh, here you go, Ma Dukes. Told you all white. What am I going to do? Shh. No, Mom. This. Nobody likes it when it grows out. I've had so many people tell me that I look like an evil version of myself. So, I don't know. But what I'm tempted to do is because it'll grow thick. It will grow really thick like a push broom. And I'll just grow out the big Tom Selleck mustache, do some pictures, and then shave it all off. I'm already looking forward to shaving it all off. Yeah, that spider's pissed. And I took his bug. You gotta go, buddy. All right, last rinse over here. All right, let's look at these things and how they are doing. They should just about be done. Just reheating. Oh, I got cheese coming out of one side. That's a good sign. I'm just gonna look inside here and see how it's looking. Okay. Oh, it's hot. Oh, not too hot though. Oh, that's definitely not done. No chance that's even done. It's not warm all the way through. I mean, I did take it right out of the freezer. I even got out a plate. I thought I was eating. Grr, I gotta wait. I know, Mama. I'm now just hungry, and I'm gonna eat way too much. And then I'm gonna take a nap until 5:30, and then probably play Fortnite with Jedi Miller, also known as Boxcar Bricks. Somebody dropped that link, and y'all sub up to Boxcar. We got to get him going live. He went live in the horizontal, and you just can't get any traction. You don't show up. Algorithm doesn't even know. Matt, thanks for coming in, buddy. Matt, right from Halifax, our Canadian buddy. Thanks for hanging out. I know your time is precious up there in the metric system. Just tease you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Be good in the outworld. I'll do everybody's dishes. Nobody's getting enchiladas but me, but they're going to be good. They're mom's. Wash these scissors. All right, well, we might as well do the silverware while we wait. The worst. You sub to Matt, awesome. Thank you, Devo. All right, silverware. So I worked at this military kitchen one time. I had an older lady that was in charge of the kitchen. She was in charge of the kitchen. Not an enlisted person. And we were serving like 700 people 3 times a day. So a lot of dishes from the cooking, a lot of dishes just to clean up afterwards. And so like my first day, I'm just in there. I had a bunch of industrial food service training, so I knew how to run the machine. And I had no problem like dealing with the stuff that would come out like 160, something really hot. And but I had no problem like grabbing it. But at the end of the day, your fingers would be smooth from the hot. Anyway, so she watched me over there struggling with the silverware one day. Because you just put it in a tray, one of those big square trays, spray it off with this thing, right? Get as much off as you can over the sink. Then you run it through the machine. And then when it comes out, you're like, it's hot. It's just hot, right? And when it first comes out, you're not getting your, because the water will burn you. You can still barely touch the metal, but it's hot. And so I was just pushing them off to the side, and I'd let them sit there for a little while, and they would dry spotted. And she was like, she saw me struggling, so she comes over there. It comes out, the silverware comes out in the big tray, and we had these big metal or stainless steel sinks with the side trays on them for sorting dishes or for sorting the silverware. And she would take the whole thing and she flipped it upside down. And then I watched this woman. She was this big. She was this big, right? She's barely over the counter. And she starts just snatching the knives, right? Because I was over there like, pick up a couple forks, a couple of this and these, and, separate them out. She goes, all the knives. She's like, clunk. And then the next thing, all the forks. And then at the end, she just scooped all the spoons up. It was just amazing. Like that lady gave me 40 years worth of experience in like 30 seconds. Like this is how you get this done. So that's always appreciated when somebody's, and she was watching me struggle too, 700 people, you know, 2 to 3 pieces of silverware per person. With the dishes and everything, that was no problem. And in fact, while I was there, I devised a way, because there used to be a person at the intake, and I think I was 17 or 18 at this time, but I had industrial food service training instead of taking shop. I didn't take, it was available, but I'd already like rebuilt the motor with my dad, so I'm like, I don't think I need to take the shop class. It's easy A or whatever. And then they also had computer tech lab that you could go to, and these are like Votech things available in high school. And I'd already built my own computer, so I was like, I don't think I really need that class either. And so, but to graduate on time, I needed the credit. I couldn't take another stupid study hall or whatever. And so the guidance counselor's like, well, the only other thing available is industrial food service training. And I was like, well, when is it? And they're like, it's first thing in the morning. And it wasn't part of the main school, so it was basically first thing in the morning. You could go to a different portion of this. What is that random bug? Anyway, so that's how I got my start in the hospitality industry and ended up in hotels, of all things. But yeah, that was the sweetest class ever because it was first thing in the morning. We always got to cook and eat stuff, and it was me and like 11 girls. So I was totally into that class. I'm the oldest worker in the kitchen and worked there for 30 years. Taught you the same method. Is a time saver and no more. Yeah, no more burns. Yeah. Yep. That was appreciated. It's definitely appreciated when somebody's just like, here, let me make your job easy. And in fact, when I'm working with these guys, I just straight up tell them like, hey, I'm gonna tell you and show you how to do everything that I do, you know, and that's just because I'm always training myself out of a job, you know, where it's like, oh, and there's nothing better than sharing information and letting somebody else get a career out of something that you just made them see how easy it was, and then you're like, really, dude, you can make good money doing this as a trades craftsman or doing carpentry or plumbing or electrical. So, which apparently that's what we're all missing right now, is nobody wants to be these craftsmen, which I don't get. I mean, I grew up poor, so I had to learn how to do everything. Couldn't go buy another one, and you couldn't call somebody. You just had to figure out how to fix it yourself. You see chicken head. You do see it floating around back there. Is there one on the wall behind me? No, I put them on put them around the TV for the Fortnite stream. All right. Got this faucet all cleaned up. Just need to do this sink and the rest of this silverware. Grr. Yeah, Mom, I had him pretty prominently placed earlier. There you go. That's what everybody's here for, is the chicken. One kid came in earlier, was like, can you squeeze the chicken? So we squeezed the chicken. Anybody needs that, here you go. There it is. All right, who else needs a channel plug? You guys check out Devious Dasher if you haven't been seeing him. He's back live, slothing on late night. Is laundry finished? Yeah, one load is finished, Bruce. And I've got to get the box because I'm over the past 3 laundry cycles, I've been putting away all my winter stuff. And so anyway, let me go see what I got. That spin cycle got them almost dry. Yeah, I got hooked up on these, dude. Look. They're all stuck together. Wrist guard gloves. Oh, they're kids. These are kid size. Maybe not. Maybe not going to fit. These are in great shape. Look at that. Just barely scratched. And I can use these to do ceramic tile. I can use these to do a bunch of stuff. So it was a great find on the side of the road. Urban Making. Welcome in. If you guys are not subscribed to Urban Making, he's got a bunch of cool reuse stuff that he does with his welder. And he's got chickens. We all like chickens. So there you go, buddy. Welcome in. Yeah, these will, I can make these fit. Oh yeah. As Roy would say. Oh yeah. Sweet. Razor. Mirror. Anyone name the movie? Razor. Mirror. This one's got a little bit of the flap coming off, but I can sew it back on, no problem. But for free, no complaints. Oh, yeah. You're like, what am I going to use that for? Come on, you guys. You know what's up. There you go, Urban. We'll get you some subs. Yeah, these are in great shape for free. And now they're clean. Oh, I have another thing I found on the side of the road. Oh my God. We're gonna put this as road swag, which is what we call it when you find just some random stuff on the side of the road. So these are road swag. And it's both gloves, both elbow pads, both knee pads. I mean, these, if you go buy this is $100. So there you go, Urban. So anyway, great swag find, side of the road. Pick them up. Why not? And then here was the other sweet find, y'all. It's cleaned up. It was a little greasy when I found it. Anyone? Bueller? I've been thinking about buying one of these. But why not just pick it up on the side of the road for free? Yoink. It's a 2-burner stove. What? There. Bang. And I just put the connector pieces in here so it won't rattle around in the back of the car. Yeah, Urban, this one was storage unit place that was closing. This is the only thing missing, is this little knob, and it's, guess what, it still works with my fingers. So you're fine, Mama, you do you, boo. But yeah, I couldn't pass this up for free. All right, let's peek at these cheese enchiladas, cheese and pork enchiladas. Don't worry, it's definitely kosher. All right, well, the broiler's not on, so. Kelly, welcome back. I'm checking on my enchiladas. My dog's over there running around. I don't know what she's doing. She's after something. Oh, yeah. All right. It's close. It's close. As soon as it starts steaming, I'm going to eat it. We're going to give it another 5 to 10 minutes. I'm watching the dog. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Anybody making any money out there? That would be the question. This is a non-work day for me, obviously. What are you doing? The dog is definitely after something. She's going full sniff. You like to go to the auctions? Yeah, no, that's funny. I had a friend of mine, and we were talking about it, and I was like, I took him over to a storage unit, and I looked at all the stuff in there, and I was like, "Are you gonna have any more kids?" And he's like, "No, definitely not." And his daughter was already like 12. And there were like all these toddler toys and stuff, and I was like, "You just gotta get rid of it." I was like, "You've already spent whatever, $150 a month for the last 5 or 6 years with this stuff. So yeah, just get rid of it, And it turns into almost like junk stuff, where it's like you end up just like paying somebody. Thank you, Ruba. You did such a good job, buddy. But yeah, you end up paying more money than the stuff in there is worth. Just Roy Delivery. Just subscribe. Just do it, buddy. How did it pick up? You had that $14 order or whatever this morning. That was pretty it was sad, dude. It was sad. So I'm just chilling, man. I got pork and cheese enchiladas that my mother sent home with me. And so we're heating those up right now, Roy. They sell great online because many of the favorite items. Yeah. Bruce, welcome back, buddy. You must have cycled all the way through, Bruce. Back at the end of the internet. There's just Roy Delivery. And I've also been saying, Roy, this is definitely for you. Here, I'm going to drop it again. Is if you guys just came in, I'm gonna abandon this account for lives. I'm no longer going to do lives on this. I'm trying to get my other account to 50 subs so I can start going live from there, and then I'll run all the meat puppets and everything from there. So Bruce, you never left. Well, thanks, buddy. Counting for my watch hours, I think, if I make these lives. But the deal is I've always got music playing in the background. We all just hang out and talk smack and like drop links like Ma's doing, so I don't want to have to fight this channel that's about to be monetized with doing my live streams. I just want to do my live streams on the other channel. So let me drop a link to that if I can remember which account I'm on. I got to see what the dog is barking at. Let me see. Do I still have it in the copy paste? I do. So Urban, if you would give this person a look right here, Butters is barking. If you guys will sub up to this person right here, this will be me. This will be me. Oh, I can't drop a link because I'm not blue. Never mind. Let me hang on. I can do it with this phone. Just give me 1 second. Oh, we lost a sub. Sorry. Whoever I disappointed, I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. I'll try and do better. There you go, guys. Yeah, thank you. Because, I mean, I like doing these hangouts with the lives, but I just don't want it to interfere with my other content. And so I know Roy had an issue with copyright on stuff, and I mean, I'm playing Chuck Berry in the background and stuff, so I'm definitely gonna get all my copyright takedowns. So, but if you'll sub up to this dude, that'll be my new account, and I'll probably change it too. But I'll give it a icon that'll remind everybody that it's me, and that account is. And if you block this account that I just dropped, unblock it. I'm talking to you, Roy. Talking to you. That came up as the regular Tornado Garden channel? No, it didn't. You're killing me, Ma. Now I have to figure it out. Can you drop it for me then, Ma, please? That's so weird that it would do that. Fran blocked me a long time ago, you know. That's weird. Oh, they don't. Okay. Here, then he's just at the @ handle. I'll drop the @ handle. I don't know. You guys have already all done it anyway, but I just need to get that one to 50. That should be pretty easy. That was also the troll bus driver, in case you didn't know. And then was also the Junkyard mod. Yes, it is the Batman and Hammer in the profile, and everybody should watch that one video. That one, he's got a 15-second video, and no, Roy, don't worry about it. I don't care. I just, what I do is, that way I don't feel obligated to say hello as both. I just go in, because I can still go into the live with that account, and then I just double tap, and then I come back and harass you as myself, because, you know, I want you to know. I want you to know. Fran blocked that account when it was named the Troll Bus Driver. So... there we go. Thank you, Ma. I'll get pinned. Thank you. But yeah, I'll do the meat puppets on there, and then I can just play the music and not care, you know. And I think that's the interaction that I like. I like to take requests and hang out, you know. So I think that's a better solution for all of us that are fighting with copyright stuff. And so anyway, if you have an alt account that you need me to sell it up to, definitely let me know and I'll do that. All right, let me get this laundry in the 1 sec. He did it all for the Wookiee. I did it with a Wookiee. Yeah, Mama. So the Star Wars Fortnite Star Wars thing is going off since May the 4th, and we were doing singing that like I did it all for the Wookiee, and then you could do it like you were Han Solo. Did it all for the Wookiee. All right, what do we got? 3 pieces of silverware left. And the toothbrush. It's a cleaning toothbrush. I clean the coffee filter with it. It's never going to be singing. Then no wonder my teeth are yellow. This is what the coffee filter looks like. You think you subbed to the right one? It only has one video, and it's a video of Batman. That's it. 15-second short is the only thing on that. And so the rest of the content will exist in the live streams. And I may just go back eventually and delete all these lives off this account. But I'm sure it is gonna be another year before I'm actually make my watch hours or whatever. All right, that's it. I did all the silverware. I did it. Man washes dishes. Film at 11. Well, let's see if I can do the voice. The guy from the 1940s. He's coming in. He's washing the dishes. We've got a gentleman here. He's washing them, cleaning them, and drying them. We need him a lady. He's single. Oh, it sounded like me. It did. What was, oh my God. I had everybody cracking up. We've been saying this for a week. Some guy came in to our thing, and we had just got like Palpatine and Fortnite. And the guy, he was, I don't know if he was drunk or high or whatever, but he would just randomly come on the mic and go, something dark side, and that was exactly what he was saying. It wasn't even like actual sentences, but just something Jedi scum, like, oh God. Who was that, Devo? We've been doing it for a week since he came in and did that. So close. I smell them. They smell delicious. You hate when the power company turns off power at 4 a.m., Colleen? Well, at least it's not from not paying the bill. They would at least come during business hours. Man, I dropped that thing 5 times. I'm trying to keep it away from the wrong stuff. There we go. Pay your bill. She paid her bill. They don't come at 4 a.m. to shut your power off. That's what I'm saying, buddy. So what I started doing is, since I got to pay them every month anyway, I just round up to the 10, round up to whatever. And then it becomes less and less and less. And you constantly get more of a credit. And then like once a year, it's like, hey, I don't have to pay that at all. So. Pay the bill. Yeah, they roll up at 4 a.m. Roll up at 4 a.m. because that way you can't even go to the bank to get the money to go pay the bill, and they're not open to accept the money, so it makes no sense. My local power place, they close, y'all. They close from like 11:30 to 1 or something, like right at lunchtime. And there's like 4 people that work in there. It's like, you guys could stagger your lunch. And I pulled up there one day and watched people just sitting in the parking lot for 30 or 40 minutes, while the people were they're inside eating their lunch. They didn't even leave. It was like, just leave somebody in the drive-thru at least. And I think they were all just, I'm not working through lunch, type deal. And if they're just one of them, I'm sure the drive-thru backs up. So. All right, now I'm getting hot. I'm ready for this food to get in my belly, and then I'm gonna just take a big old nap till about 5:30. So I had a rain out day yesterday. I was doing nothing, y'all know, since I was in everybody's live all day. But most of the time, I got one of y'all running in the back pocket. And the other day I went in the grocery store. It was yesterday, and I had Melissa's stream running. and I'm half deaf, right? So it's in my pocket, and I'm driving and didn't notice anything. And then when I went into the store, all of a sudden I heard a woman talking, and like there's nobody around me, and I totally forgot. You know, I was running her in the back pocket. So if the wind thinks about blowing, your power goes out. Yeah. Yeah, where your only power provider is right. Like, what am I going to do? Complain? But I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Like, oh, that's the time of day everybody can come and pay. And then I'm also all for either an early or a late lunch. Don't be in there with the masses trying to fight for a sandwich at exactly at noon. That's so goofy when people do that. All right, Ma Dukes, thank you for hanging out. I am about to zippity doo dah and get one more squeeze into the chicken. And then I'm going to eat my pork enchiladas. Actually, I'll plate them. I'll let you guys look at them. And let's figure out how many of you guys in this poll were new here. How many people are new? Nope. 75% of you guys are my regulars. So thank you so much. And just so you know, the demographic is 65% men, 30% women, and 5% of you are non-identifying. So everybody's welcome. $50 Instacart for 10 items, going at 100 kilometers. Woo. I don't know about that. That's 50 cents a mile or kilometer. And then you have to return back. So they hit us with the turning the power off to do work with notice after the fact. Yeah, no, that's always a funny one. I had my gas bill come in one time, and I've like I said, I overpaid it a couple dollars for the last 15 years or something. And the bill came in and it was like $1.20 or something. And I was like, there's no way I'm paying it. You know, like I'm not writing a check and then putting a 45-cent stamp on that check, and it just too much work for money. So I just didn't pay it. And then so the next month it came in and it was like, you are overdue and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, I'm just going to pay it on the regular time anyway. And then they sent me notice like, we're going to shut it off. And it was just like, you guys are killing me. Quinn, you got a channel? I think I've seen your name before. Do I see it in the shorts feed? Quinn, I'm pretty good about remembering people. Where are you from, Quinn? Let's get to know each other. Maybe you could be blue someday too. You just never know. Where are you from, Quinn? Come on, let's engage. All right, what am I doing? Plating this? I'm plating it, y'all. I'm going to eat it. I don't care. So, you've been there and done that. Still, Atlanta. Quinn. I usually look at everybody's. She's in Devious. You were vetted by Ma? You're vetted by Ma? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I don't care. Watch this. There you go, Quinn. Ma says you're all right. And yeah, in my chat, I don't remember seeing you a lot, but maybe over in Devious's. That makes sense. Yeah, you got the perfect vet right there. All right. I'm hot from standing over this hot sink. All right, we're plating this, and I'm going to eat it. That is the plan. Oh, I want to get all the sauce out of here. I don't want to lose it to the tinfoil. Oh, they're perfect. Perfect. Bring back the troll bus driver. Why? That is what I'm talking about, y'all. Look at that. It's got the perfect amount of sear on it, just a little bit. That nice. It's going to be delicious. Thank you, Ma. Now, I just wanted to get a picture of it like that because I'm going to it's going to be ugly once I pull it out of that tin foil. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be a mess. I might as well just put it in a bowl. And yeah, I probably shouldn't eat both of these, but I'm going to. Definitely going to. All right, now where's my turner? That's what I get. I've never cleaned it up again. I can't find anything. You just hang out, Quinn. I get it. There's some people chats that I just listen to as well. Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for about 3 years. All right. Let's see if I can get it off in one piece. It'll be just static. I could just reverse plate these. Let's do that. The old whoop-de-doo. All right, let's see. All right. Done. The other side's definitely prettier, but that works perfectly. Yeah, I've been seeing the trend near Roswell Road. Where exactly was this? I was like, I'm trying to remember what the exits names were. It's been 5 years or something, but and it's not like I can name businesses. Usually, if there's one, there's three in Atlanta, the same name. I'll have to look at the map. I can look at the map and just look because it's. I know it's like small little pockets of the town, but it was in DeKalb County. I remember the address. It was inside the loop. I was going to say Peachtree area, but everything in Atlanta is named Peachtree. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Yeah, inside the loop. And it's so funny in Atlanta, it's the 80. There's 85, and somebody was giving me directions. This is before GPS stuff, and he kept saying you got to get onto 85, right? Am I getting on 85? Am I getting on to 85? And so it was stupid confusing, and there was a mild miscommunication. I ended up on 95 or 85 instead of 285. Are we going 285? So anyway, yeah, words matter. I got lost, but I did eventually find the place with no map. All right, we're going to eat these guys. I am. I'm going to go eat these. What extra stuff? I'm going to eat a lot of peaches. Peach tree. It was near the downtown area in one of the fancier little neighborhoods. So, I mean, Atlanta has tons of fancy neighborhoods. All right, I'm not eating on stream, guys. Is that it? Can we do this? Thank you guys for subscribing to The Blind Carpenter. He is the pinned comment of the day. I will be doing my lives from that when we get to 50 subs, and I'm just going to keep plugging it until we get to the 50 subs, and I'll do it with my alt account. So next couple weeks I will get the I'll get that up and running, and I haven't picked a name for it yet. So maybe we'll do a poll next time to see what name I should use for the alt account. What do you think? Spoon or a fork? There's so much cheese. I'm gonna go with the spoon. The spoon. So, but thank you guys all for hanging out with me. We got the laundry done. We got the dishes done. We got the sink clean. We're supposed to clean the stove. That's not happening. The Roomba vacuumed. Yep, I'm gonna go do fold my laundry. I got the towels in there, getting all the wrinkles out of my button-ups, and I'll pull those out and hang them up here in a bit. I'm starving, you guys. Soon we'll do this again. Love you all.